Packing for any trip can be a stressful endeavor. You are, after all, leaving your home with only a limited amount of your belongings. Before you leave for your vacation, make sure that you've packed these 20 things that will make your cruise that much better. First up, cruise lanyard. Cruise lanyards make great travel accessories. They are convenient and help you protect your key card and other miscellaneous items, such as cash or credit cards. While you can wait to purchase one on your ship, you will most likely find a better deal if you get one in advance. Next up, towel clips. It is no surprise that the top deck of a cruise ship can get pretty windy during sea days. To keep your towels safe and secure, you'll want to bring some clips. They are relatively inexpensive and can be used for future vacations as well. Next up, collapsible laundry hamper. Taking laundry hampers on a cruise is actually a controversial topic among frequent cruisers. Some argue that it is not worth the space, and that you can use your empty suitcase, while others enjoy being able to have a separate place to store dirty clothes during their trip. If you don't already have one, Amazon sells them for around $8. It is up to you on whether or not you think bringing a collapsible hamper is worth it or not. If you choose not to, I recommend bringing at least a large trash bag that you can store in the closet. Next up, luggage tag holders. By purchasing luggage tag holders, you can ensure that your baggage tag stays secure during transit. Plus, you'll not have to wait for a porter to staple your paper tag on or to fill one out. Simply hand your bags to a porter, give them a tip, and head on your way. Cruise lines have different size bag tags, so you'll have to make sure that you purchase a tag holder that is compatible with your cruise line. Next up, chapstick. There is no worse feeling than having chapped lips. And if you're sailing on a cruise that is prone to colder temperatures, for example, going to Alaska or Northern Europe, you'll definitely want to make sure you have a tube or two in your bag. Next up, magnetic hooks. Did you know that most cruise ship staterooms have magnetic walls? You can take advantage of this by bringing magnetic hooks to keep your cabin more organized and increase storage space. They can be used to hang wet swimsuits, hats, your cruise lanyard, jackets, or dry bags, just to name a few options. What about a nightlight? Those staying in an ocean view, balcony, or suite might not find this as useful, but if you have booked an inside cabin, I would plan on bringing a nightlight. Since interior staterooms do not have access to any natural light, unless you're booked in a special category, your room will be pitch black when the lights are turned off. You will want to make sure that you get one that is battery run. Cruise staterooms tend to have a limited number of outlets, so those should be reserved for electronic devices such as your cell phone or camera. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Bring a reusable water bottle. If you're not purchasing a drink package that includes bottled water, then you might want to consider bringing your own bottle of water. Since you'll be able to fill it up, you'll have more liquid on hand than just a small cup of water. Plus, you can refill it right before you retire for the night, as you might find yourself thirsty at night and not wanting to leave your stateroom just to go get water. If you already have a reusable water bottle, great. If not, you can easily purchase one from a local store such as Target or online at Amazon. Looking for some ocean fun? Why not bring a snorkel mask? Renting snorkel equipment in each port of call can be expensive, especially when some places like Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day at Coco Cay charge $30 per day for a rental. If you want to snorkel during your upcoming cruise, we recommend buying your own set of equipment. While you can use it as much as you want each port, you can also reuse the mask during future vacations. A basic snorkel mask costs around $10 on Amazon. If you want to purchase a full set, it will be a little bit more expensive, as most masks do not come with a breathing tube. In addition to the snorkel mask, you can buy an individual breathing tube for around $7 from Amazon. In other words, for less than $20, you can purchase a mask and a tube that can be reused hundreds of times, rather than the single $30 fee from renting. Don't forget to prepare for sunburns. Aloe vera lotion or gel can be important. Some people are more prone to feeling the sun's harsh effects. Even if you tan easily, you can never know when you'll get sunburnt, especially if you're sailing further south in the Caribbean. If you happen to find yourself a little more red than you'd like, it is great to know that you have aloe vera in your stateroom, as it will help soothe your skin. Feeling the motion in the ocean? Don't forget motion sickness medication. We at Cruise Blog are huge believers in bringing a lot of your own over-the-counter medication on your next cruise. The ship's inventory is limited, and if you find yourself needing something, you'll be paying more than you would pay for the same medication on land. To avoid having to stumble to the medical center, make sure that you have either Bonine or Dramamine readily available. Keep your clothes wrinkle-free with Wrinkle Release Spray. By the time you get to unpack your suitcase, there's a good chance that some of your clothing will be wrinkled. And unfortunately, steamers are prohibited on most cruise ships. No fear, just pack some wrinkle release spray, which can be purchased on Amazon for around $7. If you purchase the Bounce Rapid Touch-Up, you'll get more than just a wrinkle remover. The spray acts as a 3-in-1 product and also refreshes clothing, as well as removes static. Speaking of keeping your clothes fresh, bring an instant stain remover stick. You never know when an unfortunate incident will occur. Maybe you're sitting at dinner and accidentally get pasta sauce on your brand new dress or button-up shirt. Perhaps you're sipping on a beverage and spill some. Rather than stuff the piece of soiled clothing away for the rest of the trip, go grab an instant stain removing stick. On Amazon, you can get a 3-pack of Tide to Go pens. Plus, you'll have multiple handy after your trip ends, and you can keep one in your car, office desk drawer, purse, and more. You never know when you might need one. Next up, we recommend Band-Aids. Blisters and minor scrapes happen to even the best of us. While the medical center on board will have Band-Aids available, guest services will sometimes have Band-Aids on hand as well. What happens if you need one in port? Make sure you have some Band-Aids in your dry bag so you can patch yourself up without having to go out of your way to trek to a medical center, guest services, or locate a nearby pharmacy while exploring the port. Next up, travel toiletry kit. It is tempting to want to bring your entire bottle of shampoo and conditioner, but do you really need all of it? Save yourself the room by purchasing a reusable travel toiletry kit. These kits usually include around 5 different bottles for your liquids, as well as a few extras that might come in handy. Looking to bring a bottle of wine on board? Don't forget that inflatable wine pouch. If you're planning on bringing wine on board a cruise line that permits it, consider buying an inflatable wine pouch to keep it from breaking. A stain remover stick will not help if a bottle of wine cracks open in your carry-on bag. For those just-in-case moments, over-the-counter pain reliever. Between drinking and the heat, there is a chance that you'll get a headache at some point during your cruise vacation. Having a bottle of Advil, aspirin, or ibuprofen is helpful when you really need it. Plus, there's no excuse as to why you shouldn't bring some on a cruise with you. If you go to your local grocery store or pharmacy, you can most likely secure a bottle of pain reliever for very affordable prices. Like the Band-Aids, it is crucial that you be able to take some off the ship with you in port, as you do not want to suffer from a headache all day. Next up, you definitely don't want to forget them, sunglasses. You will want sunglasses to shield your eyes from the bright Caribbean sun or reflections off glaciers in Alaska. Even if you have a favorite pair of sunglasses, it is best to travel with a cheaper pair in case they break or are misplaced. Losing a $10 pair is much better than losing a $200 pair of Ray-Bans. They come in handy for all sorts of things. Next up, Ziploc bags. These versatile bags are great to bring on cruises. They can be used to store wet clothing or to safely carry cash, your phone, or other miscellaneous items around ports of call, especially if you're planning on going to the beach. And that concludes our video on 20 best things to bring on a cruise that cost less than $10. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that you found it helpful. If you did, we would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments below what is your favorite thing to bring on a cruise. Until next time, happy sailing.